Once upon a time, in a quiet mountain village, there lived a humble baker named Arman. He wasn't wealthy. He didn't own land or gold. But he had something rare, a kind heart and a daughter he loved more than anything. Every morning, Arman would bake bread and give the first loaf to someone in need. The villagers admired him, but some whispered, "He's too generous. He'll never get ahead." Arman would smile and say, "Kindness is its own reward. What I give, life returns." One winter, tragedy struck. His bakery caught fire and burned to the ground. The villagers rushed to help, but many said, "This is terrible. You've lost everything." Arman looked at the ashes and softly replied, "Maybe it's bad. Maybe it's not. Let's see what tomorrow brings." With no bakery, Arman and his daughter moved into a small shed. They had little food, no income, and the nights were cold. Still, Arman remained calm. He taught his daughter to make bread over a fire. They shared it with neighbors, just like before. One day, a traveler passed through the village. He tasted Arman's bread and was stunned. "This is the best bread I've ever had," he said. Turns out, the traveler was a famous chef from the city. He offered Arman a job at his restaurant, not just as a baker, but as a partner. The villagers were amazed. "You're so lucky," they said. "You lost your bakery and gained a future." But Arman simply said, "Maybe it's good. Maybe it's not. Life has its own rhythm." Years passed. Arman's bread became famous. He opened a new bakery in the village, bigger than before. But one morning, his daughter fell ill. Doctors said it was serious. The villagers came again. "This is heartbreaking," they said. "You've come so far, and now this." Arman held his daughter's hand and whispered, "Pain often walks beside purpose. Let's trust the journey." She was taken to the city for treatment. There, she met a young doctor who not only healed her, but later became her husband. The villagers were speechless. They said, "You were right all along." What looked like misfortune became a blessing. Arman smiled and said, "Everything happens for a reason." Moral of the story: life doesn't always go the way we expect. Sometimes we lose what we love. Sometimes we're forced to start over. But every twist, every setback carries a hidden gift. Arman didn't fight the flow of life. He chose to trust it. And in the end, everything made sense. So if you're hurting today, if life feels unfair, remember this: what breaks you now may build you tomorrow. What feels like the end may be the beginning. Stay calm, stay kind, and always remember, everything happens for a reason.